Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, and for my new subscribers, I'm glad you're joining us. I hope you enjoy my videos. In this episode I'm continuing working in the tall journal. It's filling up quite nicely, and today I've got some items I want to use. I'm going to put that to the side. I hope you're all doing well and are also active in creating or just enjoying yourself watching other videos. Today is a lovely day in the Netherlands, sunny and a nice temperature, definitely for February. So after lunch we went for a walk. We needed some groceries and the supermarket is not that far away, and my husband is still at home because of his shoulder operation. So we had a nice walk. We could leave our coats open and we could feel the sun in our back. Oh, it was lovely. On these pages, this is beautiful, so I don't want to cover anything up, and on this side there is already a pocket, and I just want to add a little something to this page. And color wise I like this label from Roxy Creations on here, and that leaves enough room for the recipient to do whatever to this page what she wants. So I'm going to add this. And yeah, when you buy a journal and there are things attached that you don't really like, because yeah, maybe you don't like everything in the journal, you can also always cover it up. There are always nice ways to cover something up and make it more your own. A bit higher because the writing is peeping out of there. Very beautiful label and it goes very well. Then on this side there will be a flip. First I'm going to make the envelope. I'm going to make an envelope, coin envelope. I'm going to put this to the side. This is also for later. I didn't manage that in the last video. I prepared it, but there wasn't enough time. Maybe that for today. I printed a vintage music document on vellum, and I'm going to make a coin envelope, and I have to be mindful that it's not too wide for the page. I'm going to make another flip with that pocket, and then you have all this writing space and the page is nicely decorated. And it can't be more than 8 centimeters, I think. Yes. So let's see if I can eyeball it a bit, how far it can overlap, so it's still, and that it is in the middle a bit. Oh, way too wide. So I want to leave that. I don't know if I can save it, but it looks very crooked that way. Let's see. How far I have to oh, but I tore the page, so that's why there's maybe it's still too wide, so I'm going to cut a bit off. I'm going to use the trimmer because it's too much. I usually do it like this, approximately. I think I'm going to leave that. I want my pocket to be about 15.5 centimeters because I like it that it's a bit, oh, I'm not in frame. I like the pocket to be a bit large, so it really stands out, and then this will be on there. Yeah, let's see, 15, and then the flap about 21. And now I can see this is crooked. Maybe I can trim it, or maybe the digital was, oh no, it's crooked. No, not that much. I'm going to straighten it out with the design of the music. Now I have to trim this a bit, otherwise it's not straight also. Maybe this. Yeah, not straight also. Just bits. Okay. And then in total I wanted 21 centimeters, so I think I'll skip that. I'm going to be in the middle of this. It's all a bit in estimations. Let's see how long it's now. Still have a bit on the side, on the bottom I have to cut. And the length or the width is of course depending on your pages, because the envelope can be less tall if you like that more. All up to you. And now let's see if I put it a bit straight on here. So let's see if I think that will be okay. Yeah. I put it here for 8 centimeters. Then I can always cut something more off, because now it's overlapping a lot. Yeah, I wanted it 8. Yeah, that's a bit much. Oh, but now it's beautiful in the middle. Yeah, that's okay. I'm going to cut this a bit off, because it really doesn't matter, because I'm decorating it. Normally, if you glue this, it's more visible, of course. Like that. The rest we can cut. This I want about 1.5 centimeters. I like it when it's a bit more. And fold it over. So now I can have this as a guide, how much I have to cut here. And this also, you can eyeball it a bit, cut it at an angle. And now I can fold this over. Oh, it's very hard to see where the corner is. Put it on the white, maybe then it'll be a bit more visible. Yeah. In a way, I have the feeling that it's not straight. Just a bit. I'm going to use double-sided glue in a minute. And the flap, I like it a bit bigger. You can always trim it more if I think, oh, that's a lot. And here, a bit eyeballing. Like that. And make a mark here. Yeah, so really enjoying the weather. It looks a bit spring-like already. That's not the case that it's going to stay that way, but for as long as it's like that, we can enjoy the beautiful weather outside. Excuse me. No, I don't. The mark is hardly visible. And I just heard from my daughter that now my granddaughter seems to be okay to go to the daycare tomorrow. But my grandson was sick again. He went to school today. Yeah, yesterday and today. But when he came home, he was feeling ill again. So I think I'll have him here tomorrow. This with the serrated edge is just for the a bit different effect. And it's crooked. Let's see if I can. No, I think if I do anything to it, it will be even worse, or I have to make the flap smaller. That's also. No, this is not. It's very hard to see where the corners are. Yeah. Now it really looks crooked. Strange. Oh, it really is. Then I'll make the flap shorter and okay. So difficult to see. And here I want to make it a bit more round, so you can easily tuck something in there. A lot of times when you buy or have coin envelopes ready-made, then you'll see that that they have that. Just a bit of a half circle, and now it's very hard to see. I'm going to glue it and then I'll show you, because then I can put a tag in there and it's much more visible. So I'm going to take my double-sided glue. It adheres very well to vellum. Oh, there's a bubble in there. That's not what I want. The crease. And this, yeah, some of you may have seen it. It's a clear block for stamps, and it tears very easily, so you don't have to get glue on your scissors. So I like that method very much. I can show you already. Let's take a tag, because this one is going in there, because then the recipient can decorate it herself. And now you see it's a bit rounded. Now this one, and then we can decorate it a bit. It doesn't really need much, because, yeah, of course, when we print on vellum, we do that because that's beautiful already. So then there wouldn't be any point in doing that if you're going to cover it up completely. Yes, beautiful. Because this side you will see when you flip this over, this will be stuck on there, and then you flip it over and you'll see the beautiful music. Put that all to the side. It's a bit crowded on my desk. I want to stick it a bit low, because I want something of a word or something there. Yeah, I'm going to attach a real stamp. So put some glue on here. There are so many ways to decorate your journal. I'm very often so amazed about the great ideas everybody has. Really beautiful. And everybody is inspiring each other. Like that. Yeah. And I think I want a green stamp in there. I put little tabs in the color, so I don't really have to search for it. Or did I? I took a stamp already. I need that later for a different project. Let's see that it's not. Maybe I can put the tag in already. Ah, yeah. I don't think the glue will really seep through the vellum, but you never know. It's a really old stamp. Let's see what's the right way, like that. Not that it really matters here. And I'm going to stick it a bit over the image. I'll show you. Let's see if it's visible. You see, it's a bit here, a bit over the image, and on this side. And the stamp can curl up a bit, then it's more visible that it's a real stamp. I need that glue. Then I want a bit of this. Let's see. Of course, this is very clear where this is, so, but I want to emphasize this also. No, brown is too dark. Yes, I'm in frame. Scissors away. I want it a bit lighter, and I want a date. Yeah. It's very white. Maybe that in brown. Or green. Maybe green is nice. I want the straight edge gone. My favorite green paper. Like I said in the previous, it's almost gone. I just have a little bit. And I'm often amazed Oh, I really like that in the green. I'm so amazed that it really goes with a lot of things, the green. Put a bit of ink so it's a bit more visible on the digital. This image is from the kit, Faded Grace. I'm trying to use most images, not all of them, that's not really necessary. Oh no, I'm going to take my smaller glue stick because I want to curl it up a bit so it doesn't have to be stuck down completely. Bit to the side like that, and it has to be a bit lower, and then I can curl up the edges a bit. Like I said in other videos, of course it will flatten if it's in a journal, but if you curl it up a bit and it flattens, it can stay also like that, and then it's beautiful also. So the curling always gives a nice effect. Here the image is a bit loose, so a bit of glue, a bit here. And I want to make a little fold in the green. Yeah, like that. Yeah, and then just see if I can find a lighter version of the Paris. It should be in here already. I used all kinds of papers in all different colors. Yeah, just a bit ink. Just a bit of decoration and extra interest. Stick out of the flap a bit, that doesn't matter. You can still get the tag out. Crumble this a bit, maybe make a little fold in it. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I really love these, and now, yeah, I have them stamped, and you just pick one and it's ready to go. Let's see if I don't have any glue there. Yes, it's dry. I'm going to put this a bit lower, and I'm going to leave a bit of the ledger paper, and here you have the text. No, I want it here. Okay, I'm going to put double-sided glue on there. I'm going to use a bit wider one so it sticks down very well. And then from there, about there, I can put my second piece of double-sided tape. Until here. And this trick I also learned with scrapbooking. I said it in more videos, but yeah, people who are a bit more new can maybe learn something from this, I always loosen just a bit of the tape. Now I can position my envelope in this case, but whatever you're attaching. Now it sticks here because that's where I loosened it, on this side also. So now it's stuck. It isn't going anywhere. It can't shift. You just pull it and it's okay. Oh, has to a bit more glue. And now this is also, it's stuck down here, but not here. So I just, and it's straight. A lot of journaling space, the beautiful writing on this side, a bit more on this of course, but now you have a beautiful image to look at. The green is a bit in here, and in here is a tag, and the recipient can decorate it herself. We always talk in the feminine order. I know there are men who junk journal, but yeah, I don't know any personally, so I always talk in the woman sense. Let's see, I want to, this is just an envelope. I'm going to put this to the side. It's just going in a tuck spot. I really like the envelope. It's already, yeah, made. And I feel something there. Oh, that's strange. It's like there's something, in here, a bit of glue. A little hard piece. It's not, I can't get it out. Here. Yeah. And this is in the kit also, a little journaling card, and I backed it with a backing paper of the kit. So it's going in here. These are in the kit also, and I backed it with cardstock, and I'm just going to put a bit of glue there. Clean it a bit. And I marked it where I have to put my glue, because otherwise the flap won't close, because this is going to hold the flap closed. Let's see here. Going to the bottom. Yeah. I really like this image with the black of the back of the envelope. Now the flap just tucks behind the image, and because it's backed with cardstock, it's sturdy enough, so you can even tuck more paper in there. And the image was going over the sides, so the stamp is, yeah, half here and half there. So I'm going to put a new stamp on there, because I really like stamps for a bit of extra interest. So I want a pink stamp now. So I'm going to go to my pink, and I want a bit of an old stamp and not too dark. Yeah, do I have one that's more? This one has a darker clear stamp on it, and I can always stamp it. Sometimes I do that, I stamp it again, and maybe I will do that here because it doesn't have much. And I'm going to ink it a bit because it's very white and therefore not looking very old, but it is old. can see the coloring of how it was in the postage stamp book. I'm going to put it a bit askew. And we have the stamp a little there, but I think I'll put it here also. Because often you see that they stamp it twice. These are, I think they're all too big, so I always use the same. My clear block, yes, and now I have to see what, it doesn't have to be the right way up, but just a bit. My black ink, because the brown inks and the distress inks I don't really like, but now it's very harsh when you stamp it, so just stamp it a couple of times, and then that was too quick. There's hardly anything there. Yeah, it's just a bit. Okay. Yeah, and the rest of the envelope I just want to leave plain, because I don't know really what I want to do. I could add some lace, but I want to leave that to the recipient if she likes that. She can make that choice. I'm putting lace on a lot of things. I think lace is always nice, but I don't want to impose it on everybody. Maybe they don't like it. And yeah, I don't know exactly where I want this, but it can go in the tuck spot. But I'll see if it stays there. And here in this envelope, this is also an image of the kit. Gail, painted this herself on a piece of script and made it into a digital. And this little tag is going in this envelope, and there will be some fluff on there. And I wanted to keep it simple because I just want to use all the images, and often it's just using the images and letting the paper be beautiful. I'm going to cut the excess because it's too big, but that doesn't matter. I can cut it away. The script I will lose because I really want the roses on there, and here I want some embossing. I have about that green color, so I really like that. I'm going to put the glue on here, but I'm going to use wet glue so it will stick well. Oh, now the sun is going away, but here it's already 3:30 in the afternoon. So the nice weather is retiring for the night. I can put it a bit lower. And here. Yep. And I like the brown craft color because you can easily write on it, and I don't want to bulk it up anymore because this is cardstock, the tag. And you can, or with a white gel pen, is also very beautiful to write on there. What beautiful flowers she painted herself. very beautiful. Drawing, I can do that, but a couple of times I went on a course for painting, and the minute I'm starting to use color, it really goes wrong. And yeah, I've noticed that I don't have the patience for really coloring, so I gave that up. We can do everything right, or some can, but it was not for me. But I do, in the lessons I made some paintings, and some are in our house hanging. But it's not yeah, something I really want to do often. And that's okay. Then I found this hobby. And this hobby is amazing. Oh yeah, it's just the digital paper. It won't always... oh, no, I'm cutting off more than just the corner. But this, sometimes it won't take digital paper, of copy paper only. If it's a bit more thick, it goes well, but just the paper, it just crinkles it. And yes, beautiful. I will ink it all around to give it a bit more dimension. Here I did it a bit. And then I took out my embossing. I also pre-did some papers and colors, so it's easier to use. It's a bit light, maybe the dark one. Oh, I like this one. It's, no, I have to cut this. What do I have? No. Yeah, this is more the color, but I think it's a little light. I like it to pop a bit more. This is too small. Let's see if I have something that I don't want to. Yeah, it's okay. This I embossed a frame, or I wanted a frame, and I cut this, embossed that, the card first, and then I cut this out to be left with a frame in which I could put a picture, and it was very nice. But yeah, you can always use those parts that are cut off. We don't have to throw them away. I can use this shape already. Do I want it torn? No, I like it like this. Yeah, I like it like this. Okay, the ink. So I'm going to put the glue on the tag, and then I can cut around the shape of the tag. It's easier. Is it going over? Yeah. Let's see how far I have to glue. Tearing is also very beautiful with embossed paper. I really like that too. Yeah, so tear, or yeah, with a die cut, you have a beautiful shape. Is it stuck down? Yeah, I can cut it already a bit. But I want to leave it a bit longer because of the embossing. I really want it that it's really stuck down. I think I'll roughen that up a bit because yeah, it's a bit straight for my liking. Oh my god. Ah, I don't like it. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm going to cut it. Let's see if I like it not being torn. Because when the shape is in there, like the top, on the top, you get a better view of how it really looks. So, and then I only have one page left, and I'm not really sure. I'll show you what I can never really get in those little corners. Let's see. Oh no, it's okay. I wanted to see it in the shape, and then it looks different. Yeah. Put the hole back in. Let's see how big it is. Yeah, this is about the size. Oh, it's hard to see. Not completely. Oh boy, it's very hard to see. And the embossing is very thick. Maybe if I do it on this side. No, I have to. Let's see if I can remove this. The things are in there so that I'm still looking at those. That's better. It's not a round hole. That's strange. I have to wiggle with this because it's not cutting very beautiful because of the embossing. It's strange. No, the hole is not nice, but there will be fabric in there. Make a little fluff, and I don't think it will be noticed that much. Very strange that it won't make a round hole. Like that. Put the lid on, and that's going in this pocket. And there will be some lace on there. Yeah, a beautiful little tag. Embossing away, this away, and here is a page. Let's see where it is. I put the paper. Yeah, this. I want to do something here, but I don't know exactly what. I can make a pocket from the label, or just stick the label down, or a fabric pocket, but I'm not sure yet. So we continue with making some ephemera to go in everything. This is in the kit also. It's a full postcard. It's just on copy paper. And this I want to leave as it is, just put a real stamp on there. So I'm going to start with that. I want to keep the color because I really like it the way it is. So the orange one. Let's see what I have. It's a bit bright. Maybe this one. Also very bright. So many stamps and not the right one. This is a little head I use a lot. Oh, this is pale. No, I like this one. Too bright, too light. All the choices we have. Some glue on there. And then it looks a bit more real. And then on the back side, I really love this image. I made it much larger than it was. And I want to, this one is small. I want to put it on here. And then there's a bit left, and I want to use my favorite German font. And I'm going to put a strip on there, so I'm going to tear it. The top will be straight, and then it's a bit torn, of a torn edge to get rid of the excess white, and it gives it a bit more interest because there's, yeah, not just the image. And the other side can also be decorated more if whoever buys this journal wants more decoration. Oh, not in frame. Oh. Oh, it's not. I have to. Oh, you have to trim it a bit. Okay. I thought I measured it completely, but it's just a bit. So I can snip this off and then re-ink it. And I hope you don't hear that, but my tummy is growling. It's hungry. Let's see how much I want. I think I'll tear this and then cut the straight edge again. Well, it doesn't have to. Let's see how we're going to. How much do I need? That has to be straight until here, about here. That's usable. This maybe. Oh no, I have to mind her head because I don't really want to cover that up. And this has to be straight. Yeah, I'm going to put a bit of glue here because I don't mind if the script paper is a bit loose. On here. That's still too much. Cut it from her hair. Oh, it's just a bit. That's too sticking out, so I can trim that. And a bit here. And this. And it's still not bulky because it's both yeah, about printing paper So it's nice because the journal bulks up very, very easily. So I'm going to go around the edge with my nail, and because this is very old paper, it crumbles and tears very easily. I want that up. Sometimes if I go around it with my nail, the paper wants to go down. Don't know why that is. Take it a bit. Doesn't have to be much, but just a bit. Yes, I like it. And you can always put a word or a sentiment there, but I just want to leave it not too fully decorated. And on the back is a beautiful postcard. Is this stuck down? Yes. And I think I'll leave the video until now, because otherwise it will be a long video again. Put that closed. And then I'll prepare some other items. I can show you this one. I already did this. This is in the digital of the kit. And she made it also in the collage sheet. It's like this, and I thought, oh, that's a great belly band or just a small long tag, and I backed it with a very old plain book page. So that's an embellishment that's going in the journal also. That's not from here. This one belongs here also. I have so much lying around, and also the stack that I still have to make, because I've made much more ephemera in the first journal. But this is about, not this, what we made today. And then of course the beautiful vellum pocket on the flip, and just the label here. Okay, I'll leave the video at this. As always, thank you so much for watching and supporting my channel. I am very glad that my channel is growing. I love making these videos. So if you like this, please give it a like and subscribe if you want to see more videos of me. Give me a comment, I would love to hear from you, and I will see you next time. Bye!